Good morning, YouTube. Let's get us up on Discord. Good morning, Discord. What is going on? Oh, he's sleepy? Marzit, are you tired, man? Alright, let's see. Alright, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Discord. So right off the bat, guys, what am I looking at? Well, NASDAQ swept this pre-market low right here, and it reversed, and on the 30-minute time frame, it's lining up really nice to give us a potential demand zone. Now, what do we need on a demand zone? We need a few things. We usually want to sweep a low, which we have, create our basing candle, right? Small body, longer, lower wick, and then we want a strong impulse move, which we have at the moment. We would need this to close somewhere up here. So the thing is, we don't close for another 10 minutes on the 30-minute, which means it could do anything. It could come wick and create a long upper wick and close somewhere down here. It could continue even higher, and then we could really just keep on pumping today. But whatever the case may be, what I'm looking for at this point is going to be us to close on the 30 somewhere up here, and for us to continue on the 30-minute. So what am I looking for entry-wise? I might look for a 5-minute imbalance, a 15-minute imbalance, something strong that says, hey, buyers might step back in here. Good morning, oh, no video. Yeah, that would help. Thank you, love, for telling me to wake the F up. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'll go over that real quick visual-wise for Discord. We took out this pre-market low here on NASDAQ, and then we created our basing candle on the 30-minute time frame now, right? Which means this 30-minute closed like this. This 30-minute we're on now is a strong impulse move. That's what we look for on our demand zones, right? We look for an impulse move after the basing. So now that's two things lining up. Now what's the third thing we look for on a demand or a supply zone? Continuation. So because of that, this 30-minute closes and the stock market opens. So I'm going to be looking for some type of pullback lower to enter a long position in the anticipation that the zone is going to form because we swept the low, we created our basing, and we had a strong impulse move higher. Now, my only thought would be we would have to close pretty green, right? We'd have to close somewhere up here. We would really need this to be an impulse move. Now, if this wants to push lower and close somewhere over here with a long upper wick, I'm going to be a little more hesitant, right? Because then buyers failed at that point. So that's the NASDAQ at the moment. We'll see. And if we do end up taking this, we would want to target that buy-side liquidity, that pre-market high, because now we're taking out the low, we're going back to the high. So we can copy image. Let's see. Obviously, this is a very tight stop loss, so this is something that we would adjust later in the trade, right, when we find our entry. Potential NQ setup. I gotta fix my mic. I didn't realize, guys. I do apologize that it picks up like the clicking and all that stuff of the mouse. You know what? I can't really put the gain much lower. I don't know. Maybe it's no. I'll aim it this way. You guys let me know if that makes a difference. NQ potential setup would manage. Stop to create a tighter stop and better risk to reward. So I would need the 30 to close somewhere where it is right now. 15, 5-minute. It would be great if the 15 could also close somewhere up here, because then we would create a 15-minute imbalance. Now again, at this point, I'm going to probably adjust my stop loss a bit. And this is sort of the basis of this trade right now. Take a look at the ES. Where's the ES bouncing from? We had divergence. ES didn't take out this pre-market low. NASDAQ did take out that pre-market low, which would suggest that the ES has the bullish divergence, which means we should look for an ES long position. But we didn't really create the best basing candle on ES on that 30 minute. Now usually when they trend together, so regardless, we're just going to be a little patient. Looking at the hourly was pretty bearish on ES, so I'm a little worried, a little hesitant. We'll see the 2 hour closes in 36 minutes, but look at this 2 hour basing candle, drop, and then look at this. This is now giving us another wick. Now if this closes up here, this could be basing for a demand zone, but we have 35 minutes till this closes. This could close down here, which would then make this a supply zone. So now this is a point of waiting on a higher time frame if we were doing our analysis on the 2 hour. But we were looking at the 30 minute, and we want to see NASDAQ push strong. Might have this set up here and supply. This is a 1 hour supply zone on NASDAQ. We'll see how we react up in that zone. Let me get bookmap up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yo, what's up, Chad? AV, what's going on, AV? I saw you join the Zoom a little late. The pre-market preps, they start from 8:30 a.m. Eastern to 9 a.m. Eastern, so make sure you check those out. Anybody watching on YouTube, you guys could join my pre-market preps for free for a Black Friday sale at tradingpioneers.net. You go over to the monthly membership and the packages and deals, and you use the code word EDGEFUL as the discount code, and then you get free lifetime memberships for those pre-market preps, and I only have, I think, 5 of those coupons out, so make sure you guys go scoop those up quick. What else? So we're looking for NASDAQ to close strong. We have 5 minutes left till we close on this 30. Crude oil, I wanted to see if we could get a long position over here around 68, 61. Now somebody said, well, why that specific area? Well, there's a few reasons. If I'm looking at the 15-minute time frame here, which is where I'm going to try to find my entry, we have a 15-minute imbalance, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. We also have another 15 right here, but I'm not looking for this one. I'd much rather try to see if this one will play out. Let me close Zoom real quick. Move this. Let me get bookmap up. And if you guys want to see any stats, like Edgeful stats, you guys let me know about that too. Edgeful is very cool. And we'll bring Bookmap up. We'll use Bookmap too. Some of my favorite tools when trading, guys. I use these tools every day now. And guys, also about Edgeful, they're so quick to get back to. I sent them this about like a 4 p.m. open or whatever. They were so quick. They were like, hey, it looks like we're using this contract. We haven't rolled over yet. I have hid the symbol for now, and we can roll over the update from Monday. So it's like they're quick to get back. They understand. They're cooperative. What time is it? Market opens in 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes. I have an alert here on crude. Again, this is a 15-minute imbalance, 5-minute imbalance, and then a 30-minute. Now let's use Edgeful to see what are the stats on crude oil. Let's get this down there. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Can I close that? There we go. Right, now let's see. Crude oil. We're going to go CL, price action, and we're going to go to fair value gaps. Now, it's looking at the past 6 months. We're looking at the 15-minute buy close. Bullish is only 56%, bearish is only 56%. Really not in our favor. Look at 3 months, same thing, 60 and 55. Year to date, probably also going to be 58 or 55% or something. So that sort of tells me, you know, the 15-minute might not be as relatively strong, right? 55, 57. Now, let's take a look at maybe a higher time frame, right? How have the 30 minutes been holding? Well, that's a significant difference, right? Like a huge difference. 66% go unmitigated and then 76% go unmitigated. That is a huge difference. So now, my analysis, this is a 30-minute fair value gap right here too, and I'm going to mark that out like this. And we're going to make this, we're going to change our settings on this one. We're going to get rid of the background, and we're going to make the border white. Sort of like we're boxing it out, just like that. And that'll be our 30-minute fair value gap that we don't want to see broken. Now, the thing is, we do have another 30-minute fair value gap right here that might hold, but I have an optimal trade entry, which is our Fibonacci tool. I know, I realize there's so much garbage on my chart right now. I hate when my chart gets cluttered, but quite honestly, this is an area of interest right here. So I want to keep that because I want to know that that is there. This one too, another area of interest. We can make it a little lighter. I just like, you know what it is? A clean chart is a happy chart. Good morning, YouTube guys. Don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you guys hit the like button, I'll try to keep an eye out for when YouTube prompts me that a ad is going to come up, and I'll try to skip it for you guys. All right, now let's see. And let me know, YouTube, what are you guys trading? Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you all had a good holiday. Whether you spent it with friends, family, whatever the case may be. Let's turn that off. Look at this. Look at this. This is exactly what I said we needed to close. Gross. That's gross. That's something, man. Wow, we just nosedived the past minute. No longer looking for a setup there. We did not close green on the 30. What's crude doing? Crude's gonna make its way higher. Okay, let's see. The only few I'm looking at today is going to be NASDAQ and probably crude. Gold sort of looked like it was in a crap range. I don't see any demand zones on gold, so I don't really want to trade it. It's starting to try to push lower now, but again, taking any trade here on gold, in my opinion, I don't have any A+ setups. I don't have any supply, demand. We took out previous day high, and it looks like we're trying to push below it, but we took out previous day high, and we were trying to hold above it, so too much consolidation at this point. Taking a look at something like ES and NQ, which are also trying to push lower. I would like to see if NASDAQ can break into this demand zone here on the 4-hour. Now, it's not the best 4-hour zone. You know, if we look at another zone like this 1 hour right here, 1 hour gave us a, 200 to, you would measure it from zone to zone, 250 point move, right? Now, this zone gave us, definitely not that, 130, 120, 130 point move. So it's not as relatively strong, but it's still the basing with the lower wick and the move higher. I just got a crude oil alert. Okay, crude's hitting that 30-minute supply zone, but it's looking bullish. Crude's looking good for the longs. Not going to be taking crude. Again, it's not at any pullback area. I wanted us to pull back. And if I don't get that set up, it is what it is. Gold reversing back into range. This is NASDAQ right here. Now at this point, I would look to see, if NASDAQ could push into demand. See if we could take out the sell side liquidity. This is a lower time frame sell side liquidity, around 20,797. Let me get Bookmap up so we can take a look at Bookmap. Interesting. Let's see. ES, see if we can find ES. There's ES. Yeah, I don't know why the Trade Map Pro, the Trade Map Lite doesn't work anymore on my thing. Very frustrating. It was super helpful. I guess will be the keyword on that one. We created more divergence. NASDAQ made a new low. ES held that low again. Definitely would only consider longs at this point, but I'd be a little patient. Let's get the weighted index up in here. Equities are a little weak at the moment. Look at equities are all weak at the moment, right? Apple's trying to push lower, Microsoft's pushing lower. Meta's trying to push higher, but we do have Microsoft below previous day low right now. This is our weighted index down here, bottom right, which weighs a majority of these together without the other stocks. So I would be patient right now. It does look like buyers are trying to hold demand and all these liquidity levels, but I would sort of just maybe wait for even the 5 minutes to close. Because if we close somewhere bearish, we don't like it. If we do close with a nice rejection, then we might be able to catch a bid on that. Again, though, we wait for the close. If I'm doing my analysis on the 5 minute, I have to let that 5 minute candle close. If I'm doing a higher time frame analysis, though, finding zones on the hourly, the 4 hour, the 2 hour, you don't have to trade those time frames. Trade maybe the 15 minute, but still be checking those time frames, right? Be aware of it. Let's see. We'll see how we react. If it does start to push higher, I will grab a long position and put my stop right here. If we don't even get back up here, then I'm not in a trade. We're near demand right now. Let's see how we react with the sellers versus buyers. Might look for a bit of a lower entry. We'll give that a shot on NASDAQ, but we do have to be careful. Sellers were pretty strong, but we're in a demand. My stop loss is like right over here. Entry points right there. We're just going to be patient. NASDAQ has been a bit weaker than the ES. Gotta wait for that 15 to close too. That's my entry. This is my stop loss. Would like to see us move back higher off of this demand zone. Nice. There we go, guys. Beautiful. See if we get some momentum behind it, though. Because remember, let's see. We need Apple to start pushing higher. Apple wicked higher, which is great. There we go. Same with Microsoft. They need to come back within that previous day's range. Boom. There we go, NASDAQ. That's what I'm talking about. Great. Great stuff. Let's see. We still got 315 for this 5 to close. Coming off of that point of control. Got some good volume behind it. There we go. Love it, guys. Love it. That's what I'm talking about. Great. Great stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're in a 5 minute fair value gap that we created pre-market. So let's watch how we react here with volume. This is still a good buying delta here. Boom. Love that. Oh, man. Wow. Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 240 left on this 5. It's climbing away. Feel like taking profit here. So we're going to do that. We're going to listen to our gut. Take profit on that right there. I know, I get it. Could hold. It's Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I'm very untrustworthy of this market right now. This was a great move. Quick 30-point scalp on NASDAQ with zero drawdown because I waited for the market to come closer up here, right? So we had the 5 minute opened. We didn't create a lower wick. And then we popped, right? We had a great, huge move. Look at that. Huge. I might look for a re-entry depending on how this 5 closes. Boom. Love that. Holy cow. We do have crude rejecting this 30-minute supply zone right now. Wow, that was a crazy move. Great scalp there on NASDAQ. Anybody catch that with me? YouTube, let me know. Discord, let me know. Pretty clean. Good analysis on that one.
You know, I took
Letting
that
it
one.
ride. Good stuff. What'd you say, man?
You know, I took that one.
Yeah, you took that long?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right at the bounce at 28.10.
Nice. Yeah, dude, me too. I got in around like, what was it? Entry was 825. 825. So yeah, right here where that is. So good stuff. Yeah, I'd rather trade the 5, so I was watching the 5 and once we started rolling it was smooth.
We
Very
just
good.
rejected view app.
Yep.
So,
Yep. YouTube
well,
guys,
statistically,
almost.
statistically speaking, 65% of the time it's a bullish day.
Yeah.
But we already had a pre-market bullishness, so
Yep. Guys on YouTube, don't forget Bullish Bears. We do have a huge Black Friday sale going right now, 75% off for yearly memberships. So definitely check that out, bullishbrs.com. We'll wait for your re-entry. Yeah, we got to be careful. Got to be careful. You know, I'd consider re-entering up here, but we got to know we're playing with house money at this point, right?
we need to break
Unfortunately
28.80.
sold, like right here. I'd like to re-enter somewhere over here. Don't feed me yours, cause your Buddha's not ignored. I need a couple things. Oh, what a day. What a day. What a day. If we could get back down there, that'd be great. I don't think we will. We had our clean entry off demand. Waited for the reaction. We had that demand entry. At this point, you know, I would only take longs because I do feel like we want to go higher. I just personally don't have a re-entry right now. If I got in right now, I would be trying to keep it tight. And that's the problem because trying to keep it tight, it'll stop you out. You'll try to get back in. It'll stop you out. You try to get back in. You get frustrated. And then you'll start to revenge trade and go short. And then it ends up going back your direction. So I'm going to be patient on this. You know, we are starting to create this lower wick on the 5. If we could find some buyers down here, that'd be great. 1 minute. Let's see. Like I said, if we could get into maybe this 1 minute fair value gap would be huge. But again, looking at the 5, it looks much better. This big 5 minute candle looks great for us to go long. So if anything, you know, maybe take some micros if we're trying to scalp this long. I'm not going to. I got a nice little piece. I got a piece of my pie today. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good move. Let's see. A plus only. Crude coming off of crude coming off of supply right now. Got to remember, crude is above the previous day high, right? So crude broke previous day high. We'll mark that out and we'll zoom in on that so we can see what we're talking about. Previous day high on crude is now this level, which is sort of where we're at right now, right? That worked as our liquidity level. We had a supply zone right above it. We rejected that supply zone because we had that previous day high area of resistance. We might be able to find a short setup here on crude if we could close on the 15 below the previous day high, sort of like this, and maybe target, we'll see, 50, 61%. We'll see what the market wants to give us. We do have to remember, though, if we use edge full, that the stats, when we are breaking that previous day high, we come to our edge full, we come down to previous day's range. Crude oil, right now we're looking at 6 months. Previous day high broken, we have a 76% chance of closing green. If we change it to by day, look at how much it drops though, 58% chance of closing green. So that makes me think, okay, well, where's our open? Our open price is way down here. I'm gonna mark that out as purple so I know about it. Let's go, or pink or something. I don't know, something that I don't really use. I use blue, yellow, green, and stuff, so something that will stand out. So that might be my target for a short if we do get a nice short setup on crude. So in 2 minutes, I'm going to check crude again. Take a look at ES and NQ. Chop City. It didn't really create a 5-minute fair value gap, so it's slowly making its way higher. Again, if you're looking for a position, would probably be looking for longs on NASDAQ. It's just hard to take a long up here because where's your stop loss? Let's see what you did. And guys, if you do want to join, if you're watching on YouTube, you want to join my pre-market preps from 8:30 to 9, you could, of course, join Bullishbrs community, 75% off Black Friday for lifetime memberships. Or if you do want to join just the pre-market preps, check out tradingpioneers.net. It's my coaching site. You know, the coaching is all 30% off right now with discount code Black Friday. And the morning briefings, if you book the monthly membership, you come down here to monthly membership, you start your free trial. If you use discount code EDGEFUL, which is spelt with EDGEFUL, of course, discount code EDGEFUL, you get 100% off. So I'm only running, I think, 5 or 10 of those coupons for lifetime memberships to those pre-market preps. Buyers trying to step back in, last 20 seconds of the 5-minute candle. Got a good buy bubble there on NASDAQ. I think we're going to get that continuation. Love it, love it. Gold, Chop City. Crude, taking a look at crude. Great move on NASDAQ, love that. I'm not taking any trades at this point, guys. I'm looking at crude. Crude did not give us the close below where I wanted. We do have gold selling off right now with some good momentum. I could have got my re-entry here because it did retest where I sold, but again, didn't take it. It's alright. Had a nice move already today.
Alright, NQ is holding the VWAP right now.
Yep,
Now,
yep, I see
we
that.
could have gotten that little liquidity grab, pulling back a little.
This was a really nice setup here on NASDAQ this morning. This 4-hour demand zone, this liquidity sweep, beautiful.
If we break 2880, I want to see it go back to the high of the pre-market at 940.
Cool. I got you. Yeah, I was hoping for pre-market, so where's previous day high? Previous day high is until, wow, 21,000, guys. Previous day high isn't for how many points? 146 points from where we are right now.
Which is totally possible.
There's my target. Would you say it's possible or impossible?
Totally possible.
Oh, absolutely.
That's happening. It's happening. It's gonna pop right now, man.
Yep, you know it. Alright, let's see. Look at that. Buyers again continuing. I would only look for longs. Now, I do like these longs. I'm not re-entering here. I'm always transparent with you guys. You know, again, if we're looking to scalp, we're looking for longs here. Momentum is behind us. We have supply up here. We're coming off of a 4-hour demand zone, which is a very strong zone because it's a higher time frame zone. So we're just going to wait. YouTube guys, don't forget hit that like button, and I will skip the next set of ads that are coming up. Alright, let's see. Crude. If anything on crude, what I might look for is a sweep of this high in supply, because a lot of people might be taking that breakout. But we have to remember, guys, the strength we do have at the moment to the upside on crude. Now, even though we're coming into supply, we are still above that previous day high, and we have to remember the statistics behind the previous day high. You know, when it comes to something like crude oil, by weekday, if we do standard, crude oil, range, previous day's range. It's a 76% chance. However, if we go by weekday, Friday is one of the much weaker days, which is why I would consider a sort of a short position on crude. If we look at something like Thursday, look at that, a 90% chance of closing green over a previous day high, which is a huge difference. This is a huge probability that's in our favor versus something like Friday, where it drops drastically to below 60%. So huge stuff there, guys. I'm looking to see the 15-minute. Now, guys, if we're looking at the 5-minute, the 1-minute, you know, it does look like we're coming off of this demand zone. Great. But where's the support underneath us? We don't really have much strength below us. We haven't created a 5-minute fair value gap. We haven't created a 15-minute fair value gap. If anything, what I would look for is this order block down here. This is a 5-minute order block. And I would potentially look to see if NASDAQ wanted to retest that to go long. And that's because we're chopping. Because if we look at a 15-minute time frame, we're not going to get an entry. If we look at a 30-minute time frame, we're not going to get an entry. Nothing right now. If anything, we wait for the hourly to close and see where the hourly closes. If we close above, maybe about 20,865, we could stay bullish. If it closes with a small basing, a small body, we might be able to see a strong move lower after we create a basing and then a supply zone. So we're going to wait. We are coming off of this 4-hour demand, which, again, is not the strongest of demand zones. Well, I take that back. A 4-hour demand zone is a very strong demand zone, but if you were here earlier in the stream, I went over the difference. Now, this zone, we have our small basing, small body, long lower wick, impulse move, and some continuation. But the actual move we created was only about 137 points. Whereas this zone right here, this 1-hour demand zone, created over 200 and something points. So that would have been a much relatively stronger zone, but we still have the proper candlestick setup in that we have the basing, impulse move, and continuation. So that's what gave me that zone today that we were able to take long on the NASDAQ. Add an alert here on crude so we don't miss out on anything. Guys, YouTube, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I go live Monday and Friday on YouTube for you guys. And, yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And, of course, Bullishbrs, Black Friday, 75% off. Gotta push it, gotta love it. We go live every day in there. Guys, don't forget, stay hydrated. This isn't sponsored, but that'd be pretty cool. Guys, what are you guys trading today? Happy Friday, happy Black Friday. You know, we could take a look at our equities real quick and see what's going on. This was Apple, right? Apple had a strong move higher, which helped the NASDAQ move up, but then it failed that previous day high. Microsoft was able to break back within the previous day's range. You see this is previous day low, this dotted line. We pushed below it, and then we had an engulfing candle, pushed back above it, and now we're holding VWAP. We have Meta also pushing higher with some strength, Nvidia pushing higher. I can guarantee you, NASDAQ's pushing higher. I don't want to say it's that simple of a read, but when we have the pieces to the puzzle that all start to add up, that's when we really start to reflect and see things in the market a lot more clearly and a lot more simple. Yo, good morning, Mark. What's going on, man? Good morning, good morning. Gonna get a window seat. Somebody next to me. We're just chilling right now. We're letting the market do its thing. We have Bookmap right here on the NASDAQ. Look at the buyers. Big volume. Good stuff coming in there. Good positive delta. 127 right there. That 20,906 would be a good target on those longs. Crazy. We were in these over here. Definitely should have grabbed an extra contract so I could let one run. I know somebody in the Discord was in it. Who was that? I gotta bring that up. Yo, Clove, you still in that? You still in that last contract? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Guys, YouTube, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys have traded today. If you guys have traded today. Trailed out. I said come back, baby, come back. Looking at NASDAQ, I always like to look at different time frames, understand where there might be some area of confluence or divergence or even area of support or resistance. I'm really not seeing much. We do have this basing on the 30 right here. We have the basing on the 15 lining up with it. But the momentum behind us was still very strong. So good move on NASDAQ this morning, guys. Great trade and great way to sort of end the week, right? Thanksgiving, ending the week off on a banger. Didn't think we'd get good volume like that today. That was awesome. Huge stuff, guys. Great stuff. Great entry. My original entry was at 20,825. I did get out fairly early. I think I got 30 points on that. Ended up being about a little bit of a 2-to-1, but this was a zero drawdown trade, right? I waited for the reaction. Again, could have probably been a bit more aggressive on the entry with an extra contract. And guys, look at the price action we have on gold today. So I mentioned a few times today on why I wasn't trading gold, and the reason is because I don't have any zones, any setups, any levels. Supply, demand, previous day high is right here. And quite honestly, the price action has been garbage on gold, right? Because it hasn't been near any areas that require high volume or good volatility. We have been in a chop zone. It has been garbage. Look at NASDAQ, guys, flying right now. Beautiful. I know, it's funny, I was thinking of trying to get long in demand, which would have been a fantastic entry. We tapped demand twice on the 5-minute. That would have been real clean. First entry and then second entry would have been the ad right there. No, don't do guys, make sure if you're doing the memberships, YouTube guys, if you're doing the memberships for the, what's it called? The pre-market prep memberships, do the monthly membership with discount code EDGEFUL. Yo, Clove, great trade. But yeah, if anybody's just logging into YouTube now, we got 2 great sales running. One is on Bullishbrs, 75% off. Boom, final TP hit on NASDAQ. 75% off lifetime membership, and then tradingpioneers.net, you can get a lifetime subscription to my pre-market preps from 8:30 to 9 if you get the monthly membership with discount code EDGEFUL. Yeah, it picked up a monthly. Nice. You know what is Nightshade? I can't. If you want to keep the comments in YouTube if you can, because I'm in Bullishbrs right now, the Discord, and I don't want to miss out on your message if you say something. Anybody else in Edgefold too. Mikasa, Bullishbrs, Casa. Block, say hi. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Look at this. Awesome. Thank you. Look at the strength here on NASDAQ. I'm telling you guys, we're gunning for it. We're gunning for 2943. That's crazy, man. That is something. I did that. You did the yearly. Let me see if you want me to see if I can cancel it. You should have seen it was charging you. I'm sorry, man. Let me see if I can cancel that, dude. Chad, hit me up, DM me. I'm gonna see what I could do, because I'm gonna have to log into the server and everything on my website. But we'll fix it up. I know, I was thinking, that's funny, this morning I woke up and I was like, yo, why would I put it on the monthly? Shouldn't I put it on a lifetime or yearly or something? And then I was like, well, why would I put on the yearly? I was like, forget it. I'll just keep it the same. Look at this key level I had on Nasdaq here, and how strong that level was on Bookmap. We are breaking it. Wow, that's crazy, man. What a Friday. What a great way to end the week. Huge. Huge. Oh, were you able to No, I don't think so.
Watch the NQ to 941.75. 2941.75. I want to be very specific to that 75.
Yeah, we'll see, Chad. We'll see if that cancels it out. Because I don't see it for... I don't know. I'll see again. I'll see. Just give me a few minutes. Wow, Nasdaq's flying today, guys. Flying. Hard to find an entry on something like this, man. Weighted index pushing higher, running into a bit of resistance. 15-minute. There's that 15-minute imbalance. That's if we do want to continue up. Let's see. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Do appreciate you all for tuning in. Join us at Bullish Bears at bullishbrs.com. 75% off on lifetime memberships. I'm able to cancel and do the monthly. Awesome. Okay, cool. Cool. There goes gold, selling it back off. Dollar's trying to push lower, which is usually bullish on things like gold and crude. Look at crude. So crude took out that high, and it's trying to reject again back lower. Now, I'm not going to take crude short because it's still not giving me a good setup. And the reason I say this isn't a good setup is because we're still making higher highs. We're still making higher lows. Something that would be a good setup would be like trying to find a long position on NASDAQ. No, you got to get your soul. Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. Everybody, make sure you guys drop a like, hit subscribe if you are on YouTube, and if you're on Discord, I hope you guys are all doing well as well. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Everybody is doing well. Got the weekend coming up. I can't believe it's Friday. It feels like Monday. And yet it feels like it's not. I don't know. Weird. Very weird. Ugh. What did I say? Is the Bullishbrs lifetime membership 75% off or the yearly membership? Next level, I think that's the lifetime one time. Oh my god, 497, guys. What a steal. That's actually pretty crazy. They're outdoing me. There goes NASDAQ. Oh, coming off of that key level too, 906. Nice. Cool. Volume getting a little faded up here. Let's see, I think Bookmap might also be running a sale. Everything runs a sale. It's Black Friday. $50% off 3 months of Global Plus and data for stocks or futures. That's pretty clean. That's nice. Okay, cool. No thank you, bot. Very cool. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Good sales. Love Black Friday. Love the sales. Take advantage. What you gonna do? Wow, what a great long entry down there. Man, oh man. I gotta diamond hands it up a little bit better. But nothing wrong with securing some profits. If we could at least get that 2-to-1, 3-to-1. Gotta look for consistency. Gotta look for something good, guys. Coming into an hourly supply on ES. This zone we did reject once. I'm going to mark that previous high we had in this zone so we could look to see if we want to break it or hold it. Let's mark this as buy side liquidity. Now that high is the high of the supply zone on NASDAQ. So when we break the supply zone on ES, we most likely will not be breaking the supply zone on NASDAQ. So we're going to be patient on that, guys. I just got an alert. What's that alert for? ES. ES in supply. What's that alert for? I don't know. It's in your face. Nice buying pressure. Love it, guys. Love that.
941.75 coming up. 941.75.
Yo, good morning, everybody. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube popping off a little bit this morning. Good stuff, because we had that great trade on NASDAQ. Great setup. We knew the direction today. Always got to know the direction. Always got to know the bias. Always got to be patient. Such a good trade. Yeah, what's it called? Chad, I've been quiet this time. I've been looking into that cancellation refund thing, Chad, for you. Because you did the yearly instead of the monthly. But we'll figure that out in a little bit. Because it says pending cancellation, so I don't know if that's gonna auto refund it, so we'll take a look on that. Look at NASDAQ, guys. Wow, we're getting that supply, guys. That's huge. Great buying pressure right here. Ready? I think we get the pop. I don't know. A lot of resistance, but we'll wait. That's a good buy bubble. Got you, bro. Got you. Yep, if anybody just joined in YouTube, what I was referring to is on tradingpioneers.net, you get a free lifetime membership. There's that supply zone on NASDAQ. Boom. Holy cow, man. That's something, dude. Love it when the market gives us a good move like that.
And where did we hit? 941.75.
Yeah. I remember we even said, I said that previous day high. Previous day high, 21,016. We can make that. We can make that for sure. At this point, though, now we're coming into a new zone, a new area. Now we could really be patient and say, all right, let's wait and see. Do we get a pullback to an optimal trade entry? Do we get a break above this supply zone, create an imbalance in the supply zone, and then use this key level, 20,943 as a key level? Or do we pull back at this point, like I said, and come into some sort of optimal trade entry or something? I don't really see a good OTE right here, because the 50% is below this 15-minute fair value gap. So we'll just have to wait and see. Such a clean move this morning. Look at the resistance here on that ES.
OAT.
What's that?
We do see a Quaker OAT. We don't see an OTE, but we do see an OAT on Quaker.
On Quaker?
Quaker Oats, OAT instead of OTE.
Oh.
It's a parody, a comedy.
That's funny. That's funny. I didn't get that for a second. I'm in trade mode. Yeah. And guys, what'll happen when you get that that membership, that free pre-market prep membership? What I'll do is I'll add you to the Zoom, the recurring Zoom. And what it'll do is it'll put it in your Zoom calendar. It'll email you, and you could put it in like your Apple calendar or whatever. So you don't have to be like digging around for it every morning. It'll be somewhere super easy for you to access. We are just trading above NDOG. Yeah, I know. What a freaking move. Holy crap, man. At this point, I'm questioning if maybe I got out a little too soon. But yo, what
I know
nice...
I did.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm just playing. I know I did for sure. I gotta put more
So
respect.
this is a pretty choppy area. If you look back.
But that's the whole point, though, is this chop gave us the range. It gave us that sell side liquidity, and it gave us that buy side, which gives us an idea of where that manipulation will be. Yo, Marzidi, you remember that? We went over that in the pre-market prep. The manipulation to the downside inside demand, and then the reverse back higher. I could even show you guys. I think, did I even share that? Hold up. No way.
Yeah, we were talking about that tiny little chop zone there at the top of your demand area.
Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Almost. I pushed it a little deeper into that. But that demand zone. Ooh. Demand to supply. Supply to demand. Love to see it. That's why we create different plans, different scenarios, different situations that we might see in the market. This girl...
I want to see a pullback back to 920, 2920. It's only 40 points from where we are.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking the buying pressure behind us right now. We're gonna sort through this supply zone, and then I would like to see 2950, 43. So I'd like us to dip below 50 and then reverse near 43 because of this key level right here. Guys, when I'm using supply and demand zones, if we break, let's say we're breaking through supply zones, I'm going to use wherever I marked that candle open, which will be wherever I put my price line on. That's now my key level. That's a new key level to me. And vice versa. If we're breaking through demand, I'm going to use this top level as a key level. If we're holding it, I'm using this level as a key level. So whichever way, the top and bottom levels are key levels in these supply and demand zones. ES soaring through supply, good buying pressure in NASDAQ here. Amazing stuff today. Great stuff. See that? I'm glad we didn't take the crude oil. Remember, I said crude oil's not giving us the A plus setup, so what it do? It chopped its way back higher. We didn't get our long setup on crude. That's okay. It happens as long as we have our setups, right? We didn't have our crude setup play, but we sure as hell had our NASDAQ setup play. So clean. Good stuff, good stuff. What just happened? What? Strange. Great move, guys. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Join me live Monday. We're going to be doing the same thing. I'm liking the price action we're seeing today. I'm hoping it leads into Monday as well. A lot of times Friday leading into Monday, we do get some continuation. I think we will probably even use Edgeful and see previous days. Average consecutive bars. Let's see. Red and green days in a row. Now, what does this tell us? No. Oh, green days by week. Where is red and green streaks? Not really telling us when. Look at this NASDAQ. Crazy right now. I'm sure there is continuation. I'm looking for performance by weekday. Intraday range, or time, open range, previous week's range, average consecutive bars, and then can we go by daily? No. I will find it. Previous day's range by weekday. So I guess we go by weekday and we go by Monday, and we're looking at NQ. So this is how we would do it, right? We look at NASDAQ on Monday, and we would look for us to break the previous day high. Previous day high broken, 93% chance of continuation on Monday. That's huge. So that's how we can help prepare ourselves for the next trading day, right? Awesome. Awesome stuff.
Come on, Bears, give me a shirt. There's that fear of going long on the highs, right?
Yeah, no, I know. Especially because we're in supply right now. We are in an area of some resistance. A lot of people, if you are going long here, you ask yourself, where are you putting your stop loss? And it's like, well, would you put your stop loss below this fair value gap? Would you put your stop loss at this key level? Would you put your stop loss right over here and get stopped out potentially? What? We don't know right now. Right now is a unknown. It's more of an unknown. But we see that longs are winning. We know the trend. So we just have to really be patient.
There is a fair value gap, I believe, on the hourly.
Okay.
In the 21,000s. If you want to bring up the NQ hourly, you're probably going to see that.
Yeah. So what are we looking at?
Few days right up there.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
You have your supply there. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few supplies lining up on crude, but you know what it is? What that tells me is if we do scale right through this one, it might be a stop hunt, pull back, hit this key level type deal. So I still don't want to go long at these extremes up here just yet. Even if I gotta wait an hour. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. I'm gonna make sure to hit skip ads for you guys, so you don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, I could have gotten an extra 20 some points right here from my area, the 941 area that I was talking, 30 points. God.
Yeah, man, I don't even want to go over how many extra points I could have cut.
Yeah.
You got like another 100 points, but you guys know what? It's finding the setups, understanding the setups, respecting the setups, and respecting your zones. I respected the demand zone. It gave me a good 5-minute entry on this 4-hour demand zone. I was hoping we could come back and retest this order block we created for a long, but it does not look like we're getting that. If we throw our optimal trade entry up, because now it's going to be a little higher, our 50% does fall on this fair value gap, which is where VWAP is going to line up. So we have a 15-minute there too. We also have a 15-minute there too. So a few things starting to line up in this area if we can pull back. So what we do, guys, as traders is we have to be prepared, right? Now I'm preparing for if we want to pull back to this point right here. I'm going to get rid of this for a sec. To this point right here. Now if we continue and we just stay strong AF and just keep going higher, then I'm going to readjust my setup that I'm looking for and say, okay, well maybe now I'll see a new 15-minute fair value gap here, and I'll look at the 5-minute and see, okay, well we have another 5-minute right here. So I can adjust, but right now, if we were to pull back into these zones, I would not take it long yet. Would not take it long. I'd rather be patient at this point. We had a fantastic entry down here on NASDAQ. We did not let it run all the way. It is what it is. Just got to trade maybe an extra contract or let it hold a little bit better next time. That is all we can do.
In the meanwhile, it's still going up.
Yep, that's right. And that's also why we're not going short. We're not saying, oh, we got a short because, you know, we have to pull back now. There is no have to in the market. The market doesn't have to do anything. You're expecting reasonable from the unreasonable. We're just staying patient now.
So I'm looking at the candle counter. I know someone else in here, I think was Caleb. Yeah, I think Caleb, you using the candle counter as well with the and we've blown through the 6, 7, 8, 9s like twice already on the top side, at least on the 3-minute chart. But hey, look at this nice little pullback. Come on, I want to see 920. 920, come on.
It's gonna go boing, go right back up and says bye-bye. Nah, we're good, we're still chilling right now, guys.
So I got 2 Apex accounts yesterday just for the fun of it, and I actually wanted to try getting them funded just by going short.
Like only short?
Only short.
Cool. Guys, if you are getting the, oh, nah, forget it. I was gonna say, if you're getting the pre-market prep package, you have to make sure to book one session, and then it will automatically send you the link, but that's not how it works. Just get the lifetime package, I'll connect you to Zoom, and you'll get an email with the recurring link. Super simple. Look at gold chopping away. NASDAQ. Go. You guys ever see the videos where the trader's like blowing on the screen or something? So they're trying to blow it higher or lower. Go. I want to see a rug pull. Look at this. All these people going, ow. Wait a minute. Wait. We got it. This is the buy the dip. Drops. Buy the dip. Drops. Buy the dip. Drops. We'll always go lower a lot faster than we go higher. I would like to see this area hold as a key level. Oh, this is the area I said before on NASDAQ. I'm gonna give longs a shot here with super tight stop loss because I said I wanted to see this area was resistance before hold as support. So I'm backing along on NQ. This is gonna be a scalp. My entry's at 953 because it's a market order in. My entry was crap because I had to market order in. Not a fan of the resistance we're coming into, but it was good buying pressure all day today. So I'm going to wait. Weighted index looks okay. There we go. Love it. Keep coming into some resistance. We are in a supply zone. See if it gives us a pop, and then I'm going to get out for a scalp. $53 seconds left. Yeah, I'm going to get out right there. Scalp for, I think that was how many points? 53 to 58. 5-point scalp on NQ. Very small move. Wasn't really expecting much there. Because it did break this fair value gap for a second. And the 15, would sort of want to wait for the 15. Would much rather wait and see if we get a better entry here. I did like that we held this area of support. This was an area of resistance. See, this big buyer came in to destroy this level of resistance, and we came back into it. We held it as support. So we're going to wait. Just wait and see. And guys, don't forget coaching sessions, also 30% off bundles and all that too. With discount code Black Friday, tradingpioneers.net. Some one-on-one sessions with me, go over your strategy, go over your system, where you're at, and sort of help keep you in line. If you do get the big mentorship bundle, the 8-week program, you get 2 one-on-one sessions a week, and you also get a weekend sort of like, not an accountability session, but more of a weekly review session. That's like 30 minutes. So you get 2 one-hour sessions and a 30-minute session on the weekend to go over your weekly performance. And that helps. It forces the accountability aspect on you. You start to question yourself, do I really want to take this trade right here in the middle of nowhere if it loses and I have to reason it? Or do I really want to move my stop loss and take a really big hit on my trade and then I have to report and tell Kevin, I took a really big hit? No, you probably won't. But if you were trading by yourself, you might have the mindset of, well, you know what, if I take this trade, if I take this hit down here, I could just reset the account. But that's just a horrible, horrible mindset. It's okay. It's great in the sense that it's great to disconnect from the money and the trading. But it's not great to only disconnect when you're losing. If that makes sense. Okay, we're coming to my key level right here. What's that?
Hey, Kevin. While chit-chatting a little here and the market drops a bit. Have you looked into Take Profit Trader, the prop firm?
Who owns that one? There's so many new prop firms now. There's one owned by that guy that was close with that Kevin Trades dude. Oh my god, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. But Take Profit Trader, which one? Let's pull that up.
Yeah, they do same-day payouts once you get into their pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had a special for 40% off this week or something.
That's pretty cool. Cool. I'll look into them.
Yeah, so this is what's kind of misleading is that they have this $150 monthly thing, but once you get to a pro account or you pass within your 5 days of your account, that fee goes away.
Yeah.
So you no longer have to pay that monthly anymore.
That's pretty cool.
It seems the same approach that Apex has now with 80%, right? You pay $30 for a
Long
50K
NQ.
account, and if you don't pass in 30 days, you get to pay $30 again.
Right. Stop loss is tight on this NQ long. It might be a loss, and that's okay. I'm looking for longs to hold up. Again, this is a key level now. This is old buy side liquidity. This is a new fair value gap. The 15 didn't close yet, which is still trying to push bearish. So we're just going to wait on this. I am back in a NASDAQ long. Not the most ideal because it is still in a supply, but I'm looking for this to hold as a key level with the fair value gap we created. Minute 32 left on the 5. Really want to see us start pushing back higher at this point. If we fail again, my stop loss is right here, and I'm gonna just stop right on out. Strong level of resistance right here on NASDAQ. Bit of a red flag if we fail it. Want to see good volume come into that. Just like this. Come on, fill that. Fill that. Let's get rid of that. Come back, baby. Come back. I got a little Erykah Badu in my ear. We're just chilling. That's how the market's got to be. Nice. Beautiful. We'll wait right here. I'm always worried it's a fake out. I always worry about going long in demand. So I'm gonna get a window seat. Somebody. Good buying right there to take out that level of resistance. Would really like to see if we could hold it. I'm gonna hold this trade. If it hits the stop, it hits the stop. If it hits a new high a day, then we're in it. But right now we are in this supply zone. A little bit of a red flag. Didn't hit the optimal trade entry. Really need us to hold the low we just created on the 1 minute. This recent low right here. There we go. 12 seconds. Love that. Yes, also trying to hold a key level and fair value gap there too. Really need the strength here. Really need the strength here. Alright, I'm going to hold this. We're going to see. I'm no longer the biggest fan of it. But we'll wait. You good. I mean, it's good order flow. Good buying right here. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Gonna get in your way. I just hate the level of resistance we're at, and I've been having more success with the scalps lately.
It did
Nice.
not hit my 920 pullback,
Nice,
but
nice,
930,
nice.
huh?
Here we go. I'm gonna get out right there, get out on the first sign of a little bit of resistance. Again, I want to play just small scalps at the moment. Capitalize on quick little gains that have very little to no drawdown. Now here you go. If you guys are on that Take Profit Trader account long enough, this pop-up will come up. Want a free pro account? You can get 40% off, no activation fees, 100% test refunds, but we also want to give you a chance. Okay, I'll bite. I'll join your list. Does anybody know, Take Profit, anybody know of that? Is that the one that's owned by that Dunn guy? His last name is Dunn. What's his first name? Take Profit, let's see. You want to know about a prop firm? Go look up their Instagram. Take Profit. Let's see. No, it's not going to tell me who or show me who. Usually it's like one of those like new traders in the trade space now. We got good buying pressure. Love that. That was a great re-entry on those longs. Good scalp right there. Ooh. We'll see how 2947 holds. So that's pretty cool, Take Profit. So 0 minimum days until first withdrawal. Withdrawal process immediate. Contract limits test risk pro accounts. No, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Live support. One time 130 fee. Up to 3 resets. Does that mean up to 3 resets on the pro account? No. Is it like a pro and then you get funded? Pro Plus. Get your pro account and start trading for day 1 withdrawal profits. Money. Select your futures account, register and find the maximum contract size you'll manage, and blah, 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 blah. Reach a profit target while proving you can follow a set of risk rules. Become a pro trader as soon as your skills are verified. No downtime once proved. Yeah, I mean, all these prop firms are nice, NASDAQ, wow. All these prop firms are going to be somewhat similar in the sense that it's all just like, you know, here's an eval, pass the eval, you get funded, go make your money. Because they know that it's psychologically easier to pass and get funded than it is to keep that funded account and take profits. What I would like to know is what platforms they use. Oh, here we go. Nice. Trade08 Trading View. Perfect. Yeah, I'll give them a shot. I'll take a look into them. Test Pro, Pro Plus. Oh, so it is Pro. And what? Okay. What's the drawdown? Profit target. Daily loss limit, end of day trailing drawdown 2,000. Yeah, I mean, that's the 50K is similar to Apex's 50K, right? Apex's trail down is 2,500, and they don't have a daily loss limit. Now, I'm more in favor of daily loss limits, and what's great about them is you could set them yourselves. But I like it when prop firms throw them in there because it sort of forces the trader to have to stop trading that day, right? If you hit 1,100 on your loss, you're done for the day. You can't take any more trades on this account. And then tomorrow you only have 900 left to trade. So it makes you stop, sort of reset yourself, reset your mind, and think. But yeah, we'll look into that. That's interesting. Take a look at crude, gold, crude selling off from supply, making another higher low. Gold, Chop City. That's how we knew not to trade either of them today. ESNQ also pulling back at the moment. Such a strong move today. Real great stuff. Ironclad, have you used Take Profit before? Take Profit is owned by James Sixsmith, a former ice hockey player who transitions to trading, found the company to simplify, and that's pretty cool. Thank you, Club, I appreciate that. So Take Profit is owned by James Sixsmith, a former ice hockey player who transitioned into trading. He founded the company to simplify and demystify the trading process for new traders. Cool, interesting. Buyers. Time is it, guys? 10:37. Nice buying. There's ES new high at and guys, don't forget using the VIX. VIX has been below previous day low since we had that first big candle, right? So that's pretty clean. Again, sort of giving us some confirmation on that trade. Look at that. Look at this buying pressure right here, NQ. Squeezing at this very heavy level of resistance, but good buy bubble. I do think we're going to break that and continue. So that was a pretty good re-entry we had right over here on the NASDAQ. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Gold and crude, nothing new. We're not even going to bother with them anymore today. Look at this. ES came off of this buy-side liquidity and fair value gap key level when NASDAQ was coming off of those key levels too. That's huge, guys. Weighted index pushing higher, Apple pushing higher. I do feel like we might want to continue here. Let's see if buyers could step in for the last minute of this 5 minute. They're having trouble. Want to see a pop here. If they fail, we have divergence. NASDAQ failed a new high a day. ES did not fail a new high of day. But we've still been bullish, so we got to be a little patient and just sort of wait. 30 seconds left in the 5. Really squeezing right here. I want to see buyers take us higher for the last 20 seconds of this 5 minute. Come on, give us that pop. 10 seconds left. Want to see this push green. 3 seconds, not going to get that. Yeah, nope. I don't know. I do think we might get it. I don't think this divergence will play out to the downside. But at this point, we don't have a re-entry. This was our re-entry. Let's see. What helps us again with the trend too? The weighted index has been pushing higher, making higher lows. Are we above previous day high? No, we're not. I've noticed though with the weighted index, the whole previous day high, previous day low thing isn't too important as long as you get a trend on it. I'm thinking that was the volume for the day, guys. This big move right here. This was a huge move, guys. This was amazing. We had a great long entry to start the day. Really good stuff. YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Come trade with us again Monday. And, yeah, really great stuff today. Any questions, you guys, please let me know. Do you have Global Plus with NASDAQ or Global Plus with CME on Bookmap? I think there is a sale going on now. I think there is a sale going on for both right now. I have Global Plus with Rhythmic data. So I don't have data with them. But CME would be probably what you're looking for because that will give you ES and NQ. I don't know. I don't think NASDAQ will give you the ES. I think NASDAQ will just give you like the stocks and such. Like the tech stocks, a lot of stocks that are within the NASDAQ. But, yeah, check that out for CME. Gotcha. Yep, there's the buyers. Buyers. Love that, guys. Great stuff. Love Bookmap. What a great and helpful tool. Our analysis, our Bookmap tool, order flow, whatever the case may be, whatever we're using. Just got to be consistent with it. Consistency is key. Guys, don't forget, like, subscribe. Check us out, Bullishbrs, 75% discount for lifetime memberships. That is a huge sale. In Trading Pioneers Coaching, that is my coaching site. You get 30% off your coaching sessions with discount code Black Friday and free lifetime morning prep sessions for the next 5 people if you use discount code EDGEFUL on the monthly membership. So make sure you're paying 0 at checkout with discount code EDGEFUL. Alright, I am going to wrap that up there on YouTube's sake. Discord, if you guys got any questions too, please let me know. It does look pretty good. I guess we'll stick around for a couple minutes to see if we want to break this new high today and head towards 21,016. Strong level of resistance around 2977. 7.7, which is above. There it is. Boom, guys. Wow, look at that. Huge. Just by knowing the trend, an easy type of scalp day right here. Very good. Very nice. Easy targets. Good moves. Great volume today. Wow. But now I wouldn't be taking longs at this point, because now we just get that impulse move, so we don't know if it has another leg, or if it's going to have another leg to the downside. So we're going to wait. A minute 17 left. This was a great buying pressure that I would not look to short. Would only look for a potential long trade. And I was hanging out with some of my artsy friends. Hooty hooty hoo. Let's see. If we were looking for a 2-to-1 off of this basing that we made on a 5-minute, our entry would have been this candle's retest, and we would be targeting the next supply zone around 20,994. Damn, this was my re-entry, man. Again, a little scalp. I wasn't trusting the trend, but I just gotta trust it. Gotta trust it a little more. Especially this one, I understand why I didn't trust it, because it is in a supply zone. It's in a couple supply zones actually. But this one down here, this long entry that I cut like over here, if I let it run, man. But we can't trade off of coulda, woulda, shoulda. We just gotta journal it and add it into our system, add it into our setups, add it into our playbook. Home, and I take it everywhere I go. No. Look at that. That's what I said. Don't go long up here, because we don't know if the next leg is going to bring us lower or higher. But now there's no more divergence. Both of them made a new high a day, except NASDAQ rejected its new high of day. I don't walk around trying to be what I'm not. I don't waste my time trying to get what you got. I work on pleasing me because I can't please you. And that's why I do what I do. Alright, let's see. Crude, gold, not really doing much. Chop City now on the NASDAQ. ES has a bit more strength. We see that on the chart. But, yeah. Nope, good stuff today. Good stuff. I wonder if ES came off of any demand zones that I just so happen to miss. Not really. Nope. So ES didn't have any support down here except that it didn't break this low, whereas the NASDAQ did break that pre-market low. Look, this pre-market low, see how the crosshairs are lining up? This pre-market low was taken out on the NASDAQ where we had our manipulation, and then this pre-market low on ES was not taken out. So that was our stronger, higher time frame divergence. When we look at divergence like we had over here before, this is a weaker, lower time frame divergence. We know this is a higher time frame divergence because it took much longer to get there. It took 13 hours to make that divergence, or whatever it was, 12 hours, 13 hours, whatever the case might be. But this was a nice setup down here. Divergence, demand, liquidity sweep, blah 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 blah. Real good stuff. Yes. Morning preps are open, guys. Bullishbrs members do get morning preps for free. I post the Zoom link in the mornings for you guys. But if you did want to make it a bit easier on yourself, you could do it through the Trading Pioneers website too. So no, if you give me your email, I'll just throw you on the list. So it automatically, what it'll do is it'll email you the Zoom link, because it's going to be the recurring Zoom link. And then it gives you the ability or the option to add it to your calendar so that you could add it if you're on like a MacBook, add it to your Apple calendar. You click it, open it, and you're right there, boom, in the Zoom conference, or Google Calendar, whatever the case might be. No problem. Absolutely. I'll do that right now. Anybody on Discord that wants to be on that list, please send me a DM and with your email, and I will do that for you. But make sure you DM me your email and not a bot, Kevin. I'll say hello, so you guys know which one to message. Click there, and then it'll say message over there. I'll shoot me a message.
All right, man, I'm going to call it here.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna go crash for a while.
Dude, I hear that, man. I hear that was me yesterday. The weather was awful. I was in bed all day, man. What a Thanksgiving. Have a good one, Marziti. Have a good day.
All right. Everybody have a good weekend. Later. Bye.
Have a good weekend. Forgot it's Friday. Where you going? What you do? Alright. There it is. Pre-market prep. Edit. All meetings. Thanks for pre-market LinkedIn. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, this is the real me. Jay, I see you. This is the real me. Jump over. I got you. And we are set. Now, what I want to know is that going to email everybody when I add somebody now? I don't think it will. Kevin is inviting you to his pre-market prep. And guys, if you're on YouTube and you want access to the pre-market preps for free, guys can check it out at tradingpioneers.net. Use discount code EDGEFUL. That is spelled like this, EDGEFUL, on the monthly membership, and it'll mark it down to 0 for you. I saw this in the very beginning, was not sure if it was fake or not. No. I got you, absolutely. Gotta be careful, look out for those frauds. A lot of fake Discord out there. You know, it's crazy, guys, even the Edgeful Discord community, they'll post every now and then. They have a bot that posts that says, you know, that we will not message you first. Please remember, Edgeful team will never DM you unsolicited. Same with Discord, it's everywhere. It's unfortunately, it's not a Bullishbrs thing, it's a Discord thing. Yeah, man, everywhere. Is pre-market prep. Okay, and there is also, guys, on that Zoom pre-market prep, I have it turned on for continuous chat, which I guess that would sort of be like, the event has been updated. So it does say it's been updated. I got an email that's been updated with new members, so we'll figure that out. Coming back into this area of interest on the NASDAQ. You know what I'll probably do is I'll update it weekly, so I'm not throwing new emails in there all the time. Look at gold's price action today. That's garbage. That's so bad. Fair value gap here failed. Fair value gap here somewhat held, but it's like not even. Who would take that? 15-minute. I bet it's Chop City. Yup. No imbalances created, which means no fair value gaps, which means no setups, no volume, no volatility. NQ came back into this key level, an area of support, and that's what we're getting, this negative 112 delta. These are trapped down here if we want to continue up higher. Gone, baby, don't be long. Alright, YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I do appreciate you all for tuning in. If you guys got any questions, of course, let me know. Bullishbrs 75% off the lifetime memberships. And come go live with us on Monday too. Monday and Friday, go live on YouTube. And I'm trying to work on going live in the Edgeful community as well. I think on Tuesdays. We're going to do that for a couple Tuesdays in a row and see how that plays out. Alright, take care everybody. YouTube, take care. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you guys.